I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know I don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if I have to wait a while, I'll make you fall for me. Promise. I promise you. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if I had to walk the world, I'd make you fall for me. I promise you. I promise you I will. You got style, that's what all the girls say. Oh. Hey, Empress. Novadine. Thank you for the taps, beautiful. I'm in a great mood. I'm in a good mood. It's 9:10 here. Good morning. Don't touch you up in my love. All over, all over. I'm gonna get you up in my love. All over your body. Good morning. Good morning, Joe. How are you? Hey, chat, get my taps up, please, because it's essential. It's essential to get the taps up when you first start the stream, and I'm in a good mood. I already went live for a half hour. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I'm doing great. I already went live for a half hour on another account, and I had fun. I had fun, and my maximum is about an hour, so I got about a half hour I could do on here. Then I got to go walk around. I just thought to myself, I don't have no walking around money this month. I had to pay a speeding ticket, and it sucks. It really took a dent in my pocketbook. So now I'm like, I want to walk around with no walking around money. Isn't that funny? My mom says walking around money. That's where I got that. From my head into your toes. Thanks for the taps. Thanks for the taps. Let's get them up. Let's have a conversation. If you're not a trans person, you're a cis person. That's just the language of it. There's absolutely no other word that communicates that you're not a trans person. You could say I'm a non-trans person. That's not how we have English. That's yeah. They wouldn't. You wouldn't refer to a demographic that's the vast majority of people as not being somebody else, right? You wouldn't refer to white people as non-black people. You know, that's just not how English is. Let's get the taps up. Let's have a conversation about my background. I'm gay Santa, she, they, he. Does that piss you off? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? It tells you that you can't misgender me. We are just normal. So are trans people, Lucky 13. Do you think that medicine and science? I know that you would want to use ignorant and bigoted and unkind language. Do you think a doctor would refer to? How would a doctor say this? Do you think a doctor would say, "Did you know trans people experience 4.5 times more violence than regular people?" Can you imagine someone with an education saying that bullshit? Than normal people, than real people, than biological people. Trans people are all those things. They're real, they're regular, they're normal, and they're biological. And more than anything, they're people. Just like you. They're a person, a regular person, just like you. They're living their lives. They got jobs and families. Their own internal dialogue they're trying to work through. You know, we're all trying to work through our childhood trauma, right? I've done really good unpacking mine. Hoodiewear.com. Eewee. How are you a he and a she? Sinbad, I'm not a he and a she. This means that I don't... Pronouns is not telling you anything except what pronouns people like. So, I do not reject none of these pronouns. I've never told someone I'm not a he. I also won't tell you I'm not a she or a they. I put she first because it's my favorite. And he was second, but now they's my second favorite. He's just what I've been called my whole life. They... You know, I'm an older person, so I'm like they. I've never been called they. But when people call me they, it's because they want to respect my queerness. I figured it out. When people, because they'll be like, oh, they'll refer to Santa as they, and I'm just like, that's really kind. That's kind that they're using the gender neutral pronoun on me. I think that's kind. And I'm an old gay from the 90s. We love she her pronouns. All of us old gays love she her pronouns. We called ourselves girl and cis. We're from the generation where we were raised super homophobic during the AIDS epidemic. You know how American culture is. We were made fun of for being naturally feminine, and we didn't want to be different. We wanted to fit in. None of us wanted to be gay. So then when we broke through and came out as young men, we're like, hey girl, hey sis, right? We appropriated and celebrated our differences and our femininity. Miss Debate, I wonder why. I wonder what the hell you're talking about. I already forgot. By the time I read that, I wonder why what, honey. Here's the deal, chat. If you want to have a conversation with me, all you have to do is hit the guest request button. What's the guest request button? It's the cute pink and blue non-binary people button. I think it's right here. Hit that free conversation with Gay Santa. Wow. Free? Yeah, free conversation with Gay Santa. Yeah. Do you know, I don't know how old you are, Gaga. I was born in 76. The thing is, culturally, I have a memory of seeing somebody on television. I think it was a politician or somebody in the news saying that God made AIDS to cure the world of gay people, gay men. Gay men were the boogeymen. Everyone was. That's what the culture was too. Like, oh, don't call me that F slur. No. That's the worst. That was the worst thing. And people, and then the homophobia is coming right back. People would put gay people in the same league as the most disgusting people, right? People that do terrible things to animals and children, like people, and still people want to do that. It's outrageous. Here's the deal, chat. If you haven't followed me, please do. I do go live regularly. I've only been live for 7 minutes, and I only got 1 new follower. I'd like 2 more. I like to get a follower every 2 minutes, so I need 2.5 more followers, please. Thank you, Katie, for muting that person. Spood, thank you for that. If you haven't given me a heart, dip me. Why not? Are you going through your midnight crisis in the nursing home? Honey, yeah, you got me. Will you mute that person? They're just not smart enough to troll. Like, that wasn't a good troll. Absolutely not a good troll. And you said midnight instead of midlife, honey. It's midlife crisis. And that's kind of flattering because at 50 years old, saying I'm in the middle of my life is a compliment. You're saying I'm going to live to be 100. So thank you for that. Yeah. Thank you for saying I'm going to live to be 100. And thanks for being concerned about my health. Is that what that was? Or concerned about my health? Thanks for all the roses. Spood, your rosebud stinks. Ew, rosebud stinks. Oh, baby, be your daddy. Anything you have in mind, I will be your father figure. I have had enough of time. If you are the desert, I'll be the sea. Hunger for me. Whatever you ask for, that's what I'll. Should be normal and trans, with the chef's kiss apparently. So that was the chef's kiss comment. They really liked that comment, and it was so original too. I got a guest request. Let's see who it is. It's a person I've spoken to before, and I don't remember him. Okay, I'm going to go. God, chat. Okay. Hey, Sigma, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Well, you hesitated. What year were you born?
2007.
Okay, I hear my voice as an echo in the background. Can you please fix that?
Mine.
Let me see. Let me check. I'm going to turn off the radio. Hello, Sigma. Okay, you're fine. So, what's up, Sigma?
I wanted to debate against your prompt even though transpose your cis person because some people can identify as they them or an it. So you're really wrong.
Am I really? What is? Here's the thing. There is a fucking echo, Sigma. Fix your audio. I'm not going to be able to have the conversation. Those are pronouns. People don't identify as pronouns. People don't
I do.
identify as pronouns. People use pronouns. Your pronouns does not equal your identity. I'm a gay man and I like the pronoun she. Okay?
So you're gay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a gay man. And you said people are its and they thems. Those are still people.
So would you give me head?
God, no. Chat, can you
What?
believe that? Gross. Gross. I identify as I'm pretending to be. What am I going to do, chat? What the fuck am I going to do? What? What? Hey, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Chat, get my taps up. Get my taps up. I think that, yeah, I know. You can block that person too. Oh, Oswald, do you know what's funny? Oswald's saying, haha, this person I've spoken to, and I don't remember them, but they remember me. People come up repeatedly. Oh, do you know what's funny? Is Sigma's back in the guest request. Sigma, I'm going to block you, honey. You're blocked. Welcome to Santa. It's an all gay block party. You'll get what you need there. They're gone. They're gone. Okay. Make sure. Did I block them? Oh, I didn't block them. Okay, good. Okay, Oswald's up. Hey, thanks for the follow, Bear. If you haven't followed me, please do follow me. Give me a heart me.
Hey, how's it going, Santa?
I'm doing great. I need 11 roses. Hey, Oswald, I know we've spoken before, but I don't remember. It might take a second for my memory to jog. How old are you?
I'm 20. Just turned 20 today, actually.
Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Is that it makes you a Leo, right?
I'm not sure what that is. The Leo?
A Leo? You don't know your zodiac, your star sign?
Oh, I'm not really into that.
Well, you should look into it sometime. It's just interesting. What a zodiac sign is it's a very, very old belief. It predates most religions. It's the idea that what the stars look like the moment you were born from the place you were born. So what the sky looked like above you the moment you were born has something to do with your personality and your future. You know, it's mystical. So yeah. Hey Google, are people born today, Leo? Oh, it didn't even work. Go ahead. What were you going to say, Oswald?
A cis person is a straight person, right?
No, that's okay though, because people think that. So I'm a cis person and I'm gay.
So what does that mean? I don't get it.
It just means that I'm not a trans person. So I'm a man that was assigned male. I was a man when I was born. They said it's a boy, right? And I'm a gay guy. So you're a cis man that's a straight guy. We would call you cis het. That means cisgendered heterosexual. You're a cis het man.
That kind of sounds like a slur.
I'm a cis gay man. I'm a cis gay man. You're a cis het man. We're both not trans. You're not trans, are you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's the only term there is to distinguish people from that are trans.
Actually, I don't know. In the future, who knows? You know, like those robots. You know, like those robots when they think they're human for a long time. It's kind of like Ninjago when Zane becomes a robot.
I think there's a term in trans conversations. It's called when your egg cracks, and it sounds like your egg is cracking. So what that means is when your egg cracks, you start understanding who you are, because the chicken doesn't know it's a chick till the egg cracks. You know what I'm saying? So you very much, hey, if your egg cracks and you become a trans woman in the future, if you understand that's who you are, or you've always been, I love that for you, Oswald. Hey, it sounds like fun to me. I just saw my friend. I have a friend locally that got top surgery, and I just saw her titties yesterday, and she's so happy. She's
Can I
so
see them
happy.
too?
Huh?
Can I see them too?
No, I didn't take a picture of them. If you were here locally, she might show them to you.
Robot.
Oswald, where are you calling from?
I'm from the UK.
Lauren makes it sound like cramming something down your throat's a bad thing, Lauren. Why are you here? Are you here voluntarily? Because you don't have to listen to my opinions, honey. You said from the UK?
Yeah.
I studied twice in London. It was in London mostly, but I also spent like a like 4 or 5 days at Stratford upon Avon. It was a theater course. I studied theater twice in London. That was a long time ago. And then I partied. Then went to London once just to party in the 90s. They had some really crazy club situations back then.
I kind of just want to be a robot, though.
Well, you know what? Why do you want to be a robot?
Because, you know, robots are cool.
I totally agree. I'll tell you, I wanted to be a robot when I was in high school. I didn't want to be a robot, but I didn't want to be gay even more. So I didn't want to be gay, and so I wouldn't acknowledge that I had attraction to men, but I didn't have attraction towards women, and I knew that was odd. So I told myself that I didn't have the access to the word asexual. That wasn't something I knew people could be. So
You were
so I told
literally
myself I
Mitchell
was a
from Modern
robot.
Family.
Huh?
You're Mitchell from Modern Family.
Oh God, are you the same guy that said that? I don't watch Modern Family. I don't know who that is. Is that the big chubby bottom?
No. It's
Okay.
it's the ginger guy.
Oh, the skinnier ginger guy. Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen an episode or two when it was on television, so I don't know that show. Oh, I think this is like that Vergara woman. What's her name? The
Her name was
Latinx.
Gloria on the show.
Susanna Vergara or something. I love her accent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Anyways, yeah. So Oswald, did I break you of your aversion to the word cis? Do you understand that you're Sophia? Thank you, Tiptoe. Do you understand that you are a cisgendered guy?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, you're just a cisgendered guy. Um, and the thing is, like I said, you need the word when you're talking about trans people because eventually you would want to talk about people that aren't trans. So, like, if you approached a giant hill of apples and they looked all red, and then you got a little closer, and a few were green, you wouldn't say, "Oh, a few of the apples are green and the rest are apples." You'd have to use the adjective that you were distinguishing these apples with, right? So even though the vast majority of the population is cisgendered, and if you don't even need to bring up that you're cisgendered because of that situation and because the fact that the utility comes when you're talking about trans people, and especially with trans people being legislated against, we need to refer to the demographic of people that is being attacked through the legislation and the demographic of people that isn't, the demographic of people that is going after them. So it's just a language. Anyways, Oswald, I want you to drop yourself because I got somebody in the guest request. Have a good day, sir.
All right. You too, man.
Thanks. Hello, Bigfoot.
Hello,
Hey, how old are you and how you doing?
I'm 18 and I'm doing great.
You're doing great. What year were you born?
I was born 2007.
Okay. So, you're a Bigfoot alien hunter?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, my dad believed in Bigfoot. He really
Bigfoot's
believed
real. I've seen him. I have pictures.
My dad believed in him too. Are you in a Bigfoot state? Because I'm in Washington, which is a Bigfoot state.
Any state with woods, mountains, there's always bound to be at least a group of Sasquatches.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Are they gay friendly Sasquatches?
I don't really know.
Oh. I met a guy yesterday and he had a tank top on and he had the hairiest shoulders I ever saw, and I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
"Man, that's so sexy to me." Yeah, it's sexy. I'm like, I literally thought to myself, I would buy a calendar of a hairy shoulder calendar. I'd be like, "Oh, that should be a calendar, the hairy shoulders of the month." So maybe he's part Sasquatch was the point.
Are you making fun of Sasquatches? Cause listen, man, you don't want to make fun of them in front of me.
Sir, I'm literally gushing about a man with Sasquatch-like qualities. I think that's the opposite of making fun of a Sasquatch.
Sasquatches are their own species.
I don't. You know more than me. I'm not going to argue with you about that.
Well,
Okay,
you're
what about my
insulting me.
background statement? What about my background statement?
If you're not a trans person, you're a cis. I don't know. I think I agree with it. Like, I don't know. I just come
Well,
up into these lives.
I'm going on to the next guest because I'm looking for disagreeers. W. Santa in the chat. I am mopping the floor with the opposition today, as per usual. 21. How old are you? And how are you?
I'm 30, and I'm doing all right.
Awesome. Thanks for joining. Would you disagree with my background statement?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
All right. I don't think that we ever needed the term cis person. I think that your background should just say if you're not a woman, then you're a trans woman, or if you're not a man, then you're a trans man.
Well, my cat's not a man and my cat's not a trans man, so that doesn't make any fucking sense. There's all sorts of.
Clearly, we're not talking about animals. We're talking about human beings. Because if you're a woman, that alludes to you being human, adult,
Okay.
and your stage of development would be.
God. And let me ask you a question. So, what term are you going to use for this sentence? Okay, trans people experience more violence than cis people. Now, what are you going to say instead of cis? You're not going to say trans people experience more violence than people, are you? Because that doesn't make sense
No,
linguistically.
we would say trans individuals experience more violence than real men and real women. Or we could just say, or we could,
Oh, see, 21, why are you so transphobic? The disdain in your voice, right? Like, I just caught you. I just caught you in the fact that there's no other word for it. You're going to say trans people experience more violence than real women and men. That's
or
absolutely.
we could just say men and women.
Funny. Trans people experience more, 4.5 poor miles. Well, here's the thing. Do you think trans people aren't men and women?
They're trans men and they're trans women.
Okay. Well, you sound like a hateful
and a logical person.
You sound like a hateful and a sugary person. You are not being logical. You are illogical because you're transphobic. Do not say that this is you being logical, because if you want to be logical, this is the only word in English that works. Cis is the only word that communicates your relationship between your identity and your gender being congruent. It's the only word there is for it, 21. And it seems like you want to have conversations about trans people. You feel pretty strongly
That's
about
not
trans
true.
people fucking existing. Yeah, it is.
Can I ask you something? Because you use a specific term.
Okay, I'm muting you for a second. You want to ask me something. What day of the week is it? What day of the week is it today? Oh, unmute yourself. Tell me what day of the week it is.
Dude, it's Thursday. What are you talking about?
I answer questions on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you lucked out. I'm not even going to make you say please. I'm not even going to make you say
okay.
Please. Okay, what's up? What's up?
Okay, so you use the term transphobic, right? And like, I truly believe that there are people out here who really do hate and have a disgust for trans people and wish the worst for them. Now, what is really disheartening for me is that I truly do believe that trans people deserve to feel safe, deserve to exist, all of these things, right? But the thing is that when I see and come onto lives of people screaming out the term transphobia, right, at people who disagree with certain ideologies or whatever the case may be, when there's no disdain or any hate towards this group of people, I think that it ultimately harms the community.
21, you literally said that you wanted to say trans people experience more violence than real people. Yeah, and now and you're saying you're not transphobic. Do you have the same energy for racism? Does somebody have to be part of like a group that wants to run around hurting people violently in order for you to use that term, or can they just be a shitty privileged person like yourself?
Did you just try to compare transness to blackness? That is the most disgusting thing I've ever.
Oh, look in the mirror if you want the most disgusting thing ever. Look at yourself. Unpack
Check
that
your
shit.
white privilege, bitch.
Oh, hey, I know I have white privilege. That's why I'm on the phone with my face on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting triggered because you know that you're a bigot. And you're like, wait a second, I'm a bigot and this guy is comparing. You said that you have to wake up and absolutely hate trans people.
You're racist.
You say you want trans people to be
racist.
Safe. Hey, what? Oh, am I? You're a fucking phobe. You're a fucking phobe. And guess what? Santa's under the belief system that all white people in America are inherently. I am definitely under that belief. You know what's so funny is the triggering. It's always the sassy gay guys. It's always the sassy gay guys that feel so strongly about trans women, right? I did eat that up. I absolutely ate that up. I'm going to go on to the next guest. Thanks for being here. Katie's doing a great job moderating. Katie, I appreciate you. I think I need to get some more help moderating, honey. Intersex people exist, and they're an exception. Rachel Patton. I totally acknowledge that. I've even thought about putting like a little asterisk, some exceptions apply, but then It's TikTok. People don't want to read words. It'll like derail the conversation. Um, yeah, I follow 2 creators on this app that are intersex women that are neither trans nor cis. I'm going to bring up musical magic.
Hello, Santa.
Hey, how are you doing? And how old are you?
I am 22 years old.
Awesome. Thanks for joining.
So, like, I was honestly about to crash out with that other dude. You had every right to do so.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't mind getting worked up, and the thing is I triggered him. I absolutely triggered him because he's talking about being logical or something, and he's not logical. He's irrational and he's bigoted, and the language he used was unkind. And then he wants to say, oh, a transphobic person doesn't
Oh,
want.
sorry, just 1 second, Santa. Hey, 21! Get your fucking fat.
Hey, yeah. I don't know. You do not get to interrupt Santa and to say just a second to say something in the comments. Ha ha! I'm not looking to talk to people that agree with me either. I'm not. I'm totally not looking to talk to strange people that agree with me. I'm not. I'm just not. That's not interesting to me. That's not the fun part. The fun part is talking to people like that guy. That is just terrible. There's 42 of us here. If you haven't followed me, please do keep the taps up. I've been live for 26 minutes. I've gotten 8 new followers. I'd like 5 more. I'd like to have 13 followers at this point. And I'm worth it, chat. I'm totally worth it. I do go live regularly. Thanks for the interaction. I think I'm going to end it soon. Let's see what's on the radio. Thanks for the other blocking, Katie. I keep on seeing all the notifications of you working today. I think you're the only one here. You did 12K taps, Empress. Am I following you back? I have to be following. I'm not even following you back, honey. Okay, I put in the request to the private account. That's really sweet. Empress, do you want to help keep the chat cute? Because that's a lot of engagement. Do you mind if I moderate you? I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Katie. Keep on telling me that, because I'm the person that doesn't want to. Like, I'm just a sensitive person, so I would hate feeling like I was compelling somebody to do something stressful, because it's not. That's not what it's about. I'm going to, Empress, is it okay if I moderate you? I'm going to do it while I'm thinking about it, but if you say no, I could just reverse it. I'm going to add moderator. Just keep the chat cute if you want. Yeah, if there's something you see and you don't like it, mute them. Mute them. If you really don't like it, block it. Block it. I have a question. Do you support Trump or Kamala? As far as the election goes, Kamala, of course. How can I support Trump? How can anyone support Trump, actually? It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling to me, G. And the fact that so many people do, that so many people are complicit with his character and the things that he does is absolutely terrible. Oh, you have an auto tapper. Oh, Empress, you shouldn't have told on yourself. I thought you hurt your fingers for a second. That's like when Mom makes the Rice Krispie treats and she's like, I spent all day in the kitchen, and it was Rice Krispie treats. Remember those commercials? I don't know about Kamala's sexuality. Cis just means you're not trans, Kian. So if you're if you're not a trans guy, you're a cis guy. There you go. Yeah, I'm a cis gay guy. I don't know what your sexuality is. It doesn't mean sexuality. It's funny because I got that a lot today, and that's why it's an important conversation. People they think, oh, they came out with a new term for straight, and I can understand. Like, if that's what you think, I would be like, oh, weird. I don't want a new word for straight. That doesn't sound as cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for being here, Goku. I'll talk to you all soon.